But yeah, man, welcome back to the Snake Trap Sessions. I am so excited to be back. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Snake Trap Sessions. Sheesh! I hope everyone had a great Labor Day weekend. It's Tuesday. I had a wonderful Labor Day weekend. Got to hang out with Adam and Heather from Beach Bum Exotics. Me and Lily got to show them a little bit around San Diego, take them some good places to eat. I was supposed to hang out with Miguel, but never showed up. Guess he didn't get the invite or the voicemail. Anyways, back to reality now. We got to get into that trap and go attend to some big snakes. They are very hungry. They want to eat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get their guinea pigs ready and then a couple live rats. So warning, discretion right now. I am going to feed a couple snakes live animals. It's going to be 2 snakes that are eating maybe it's 3 snakes. I apologize. But either way, here's your warning. It's going to happen. So let's get into the trap and let's get things moving. So I have my guinea pigs thawing out from last night. So what I typically do is I'll go ahead and unwrap the guinea pig out of the packaging because I get them all frozen thawed. So what I'll do is I'll thaw them out. I'll take them out of the packaging, let them thaw out overnight. Typically I wait 24 hours. So I'll wait 24 hours for them to be thawed out. And then what I do is I go ahead and turn my dryer, and then obviously I make sure you got clothes in there, right? So then what I do is, to get them all warm and perfectly ready to rock, so by the time this cycle's done, these will be nice and warm and ready to rock. Because big snakes do not like cold food. At least my snakes don't. Let's go. Tap, tap, tap. When you got big snakes that you feed, it's always good to let them know that you're bringing in some food. So typically what I do, I'll go around and I'll tap the glass on the side that I feed them on. So I have a side that I remove big snakes from, and then I have a side of the cage where I feed big snakes from. I feed on the right, I take out on the left. It's something I've been implementing and doing with all my bigger snakes that are inside vision cages for like the last 2 years or so. So they're used to that kind of practice, they're used to that kind of feeding techniques. So walking around, tapping on the glass, letting them know, hey look, food's on the way, so get ready. Another big sense for them to know that there's food coming is if you thaw out that food. So like how I have the guinea pig set up on the dryer, that right there already kind of creates an aroma inside the room that gets the snakes all excited, because I'm sure they smell some of that blood that's, you know, falling out and coming out of the guinea pigs. Snakes are sensing that all over this room right now. So they're getting excited, they're ready to rock and roll. That's tapping. All that tapping. After I tap, they're tapping back. So as soon as you tap on that glass, they're gonna tap right back. And that's what we're getting right now, okay? So what they're telling me is, hey MJ, it's time to feed. How about you feed us? So guess what? Let's go feed some big snakes. such raw power. That was amazing, right? I love that. Never gets old. I could feed my big snakes every day if I could. No, you're not getting food every day. Chill out. Jeez. Kids are non-stop. I have snakes that just act like after you feed a snake, right? Typically they should go into a corner, chill out, be like, oh, I'm good for about, a week or so. I have snakes that as soon as you feed them something, they'll come back right at you like if they didn't get fed. Who's that sound like? I kind of do that myself. True story, one time when I first met my fiance Lily, our first lunch date was at a taco shop, Lolita's Taco Shop. I introduced a California burrito to her for the first time, right? I was very concerned about how I was gonna eat this burrito in front of her because I don't chew my food, I inhale my food. Sometimes it's very embarrassing unless you're in front of somebody who swallows your food too. But I was very concerned on how I was gonna do this. I was thinking of a game plan. So we had our burritos, we sat down. I'm looking at my burrito the whole time, just making sure I'm not inhaling it in front of her and to make sure that I'm trying to make it last because I'm thinking this little petite girl is probably not gonna eat as fast as I am, not even nearly as fast. So as I look up, I'm about 4 or 5 bites in, right? So on my 5th bite, I look up concerned and her burrito's gone. Gone. She inhaled her burrito. It was like a scene out of Coneheads.
But they never lost their appetite for life.
Wow! My mom's the only other woman I've ever known who can take a sandwich like...
I fell in love. Anyways, just thought I'd share that story. That's why I love my fiance. That's why I'm gonna marry her, because she inhales food just like me. So yeah, feeding big snakes, I love doing it. And feeding all snakes in general. It's fun to watch that whole process. Yeah, very important that you understand that it's not good to feed a big snake a live meal because as far as bigger preys that you offer to a snake, it's a bigger chance of the snake getting bit and getting messed up. Now, that being said, even a small rat could do damage to a snake, so you gotta be cautious when feeding live in general, period, okay? So I fed live for quite a while, but then I was able to switch and get majority of my snakes to eat frozen thawed. So right now my ratio is about 60% frozen thawed, 40% live. So to be very, very careful when it comes to feeding live animals to your snakes, having a set of, at least 24-inch forceps, and you could get a, 12-inch if you want, but, I like to be more safe. So I had a ball python happen to get bit by a rat earlier this year. It was my GHI leopard, the one who laid the super GHI clutch, right? So basically this GHI leopard got caught by a rat. Something I didn't catch, okay? I noticed some abrasions and some bumps on the scales of the snake's neck and stuff like that. I wasn't too sure what it was, but as time was going on, I could see it was kind of starting to spread. So she had all these kind of, it was pretty bad, but all these bubbles on her back. There's just all these things on her back that just didn't look right. So I went ahead and got some betadine, which is a first aid solution. I soaked her in it. She had a good shed. It looked a lot better, but it took at least 2 sheds and a couple betadine soakings for her to really, really get her skin cured. And I couldn't, I think humidity was really messing it up too because it was infecting the wound. But more importantly, nobody's perfect, right? So that was a rat bite that got slipped by me and I didn't see it. But if I would have just kept my eyes and watched that and had my forceps ready, that rat more than likely wouldn't have gotten my snake. Because I'm pretty sure the rat got my snake more than once. Right? So better be safe than sorry, guys. Make sure you keep your eyes on anything from a small, medium, large, jumbo, and above rat, anything that's capable of biting and doing damage. You want to make sure you keep your eyes on that rat when it comes to feeding it to your snake. And if that rat happens to get a hold of your snake, which it happens, I'm telling you, there's no, it's gonna happen if you feed live rats to your snakes, okay? So if that were to happen, no big deal. Just make sure you're around with some forceps. Stick those forceps inside the rat's mouth. Yank that thing up. It's kind of brutal, but guess what? It's better than your snake not getting some sort of infection and then you have to go take care of it and, yada, yada, yada. Your snakes are your franchise, or if it's just a pet, still, that's your pet. You don't want to have to get your pet infected with some sort of a rat bite. It's just not worth it, okay? So, like I said, when it comes to feeding your snakes a live animal, anything that's capable of biting or doing damage, you toss that in the tub and you keep your eye on it to make sure the snake has a good wrap on it. And if not, hello, No, I'm just kidding. No, you don't hit them. You don't hit them. Okay, all you have to do is stick the forceps in the mouth, yank up, just wait for that damn rat to die eventually, because guess what's gonna happen? The snake is gonna choke it out. All that good stuff. Be safe. That being said, guys, what do you think we should do now? Should we go ahead and talk about, you know, the weather in India? All right, guys. Trap safety tip check. Glad I got to give you guys that tip. Very, very important tip. It's very important that you take care of your snakes, but more importantly, make sure you do things the right way. Rest in peace to Mac Dre. Fizz in peace, Cuddy. Yalla. Whoa. Oh, don't forget. Hey, 500 subscribers. Free giveaway. Don't forget. Female GHI ball python giveaway once I hit 500 subscribers. We're already at 250 subscribers. We're halfway mark right now, so we're gonna get there pretty soon. So please make sure you stick around. Make sure you let me know if you have any questions, and please make sure you're following both Instagram pages, the Snake Trap Sessions and Exotics Cartel. The information is below here in the description, and you have to be a subscriber to this channel. So those three things, super heavy, super important. Make sure you do them, and you'll qualify for that free GHI once I give it away at 500 subscribers. But yeah, man, it's a wrap from the trap. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate all of you 100%. Shout out to all my fellow trappers out there, and shout out to all my new trappers, all my new subscribers. Thank you so much for coming along on this journey. I can't wait to show you guys more. It's gonna go down, so be ready, be ready, be ready. You guys take care. See you next time.